the moon will rise again. I hope you'll be waiting for my friend. Up there, way high in the sky, I can see you with my eye. Oh. We want to thank you for tuning in. Compassion Friends will help to the end. They're awesome, my aunt works there. She'll help anyone that's in despair. So, hup, 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 hup.
Hello, my name is Janice Hallman, and my daughter Katrina brought me here. My group is called The Compassionate Friends, and I have 3 guests. One's a co-host, and I will let them introduce you to themselves.
I've no doubt.
Oops.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Women first.
I can.
Hi, I'm Sharon Daniels, and my brother David brought me here, and I'm here with Sean and No Doubt. Oops.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm Sean with Good Karma Band, and thank
Slammin'
you,
Sean.
Janice. Well, Slammin' Sean. Thank you, Janice, for having us in today.
I'm glad to have you here.
And I am Janice's nephew, Terrence, a.k.a. No Doubt of Good Karma Band. And I want to say thank you for coming and watching our show once again. And last month, as you know, I became the co-host. I'm glad to be here. So I will take this off. A little bit better there. And what brought me here was not only my compassion for helping people get through things, or just helping people out playing as my dad, and to help share my ways of getting through hard times, not only through what I do personally and what I do with my music. And I want to say thank you for coming, and we should have a pretty good show for you today. We will be doing a little bit of live music for you at the end of the show here after our discussion. And want to say that when you go to Compassionate Friends there, you do get a bracelet. We have bracelets here. And once you become part of that group, you do get one of these, correct?
Yes.
Is that correct? I would believe
Yes.
I was just told that this afternoon. And I wear mine all the time. And I wrote a couple new songs last month, and you've all heard them. But I'm looking forward to the next month, sometime this year, to getting all the guys in here and doing a real live performance of, it's called Folked Inside, Folked Inside.
It's one of those songs that
Yes.
that he spills all of his feelings out. He's the only one that can sing it, and
Yeah,
all
I've
the
ac-
feelings.
Yeah, I actually wrote lyrics to it, but when it comes time to singing it, I
Gets emotional.
Yeah, I just ad lib. What do you call it?
Improv,
Yeah,
ad-lib.
I improv. It's improv. So.
And so what you do is you give me a copy of it in the head of time, and I put it on the board where you can see it. You
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
have to have your glasses.
Well, if you'd like to see a version of it, of that song, you can go on YouTube and find it.
Oh, okay.
So it is there, Folks Inside, Good Karma Band, and I've put it on Facebook. Anybody that I know, like a friend of mine, Tammy, we call her the Bionic Woman, and that's another thing that brought me here this week was somebody ran over her puppy, and they didn't even stop. And I immediately put that on there, tagged her with my video, and said, "Look, this is what helps me get through." And I want to let you know that my compassionate friends, just look them up online. You want to talk to them, they'll help you.
It's a real touching song.
Yeah.
We get a lot of feelings out in our music.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I want to tell you about the upcoming event will be in the summer. The Compassionate Friends always has a picnic. It will come out on our website or we're the Compassionate Friends in Salem, Oregon chapter. We meet the third Tuesday of every month. And I'm pretty sure that now that summer's coming, they will be having when we have our picnic, and I think it's July or August is usually when we have our picnic. So I just want you upcoming aware that that's what it's going to be. We have changed to Building D of Salem Hospital. That's where our meetings are, and they start from 6:30 to 8, and anyone is welcome to come
That's every third Tuesday?
every third Tuesday. Yes.
Every third Tuesday.
Yes, every third Tuesday. And so we're just wanting to let you know that these are some of the things, and his bracelet that he showed you are one of the things that everybody gets, and I forgot to run upstairs and get mine today, but it does help some people not to say things like, well, what's that for? And I think the bracelet means a lot to people that don't understand. Hopefully when they see the bracelet and when somebody explains it, hopefully they don't say something very hurtful to the person who has lost.
Yeah, well,
A loved one.
just like it says on the bracelet, you know, it says forever in my heart.
Yep.
So, you know, these guys will always be in my heart. Anybody that ever goes there will always be in my heart.
Well, and I see a big benefit to these bracelets because if you're walking out in public,
Yep.
you see someone else with this bracelet,
I want to know what it's for because
Yep.
I'm concerned and I care.
you're going to want to stop and talk with them and
Right.
share stories and
Yep.
maybe give a hug, you know,
Right.
something they might need.
That's
It's
true.
not just about giving them money so that they can do stuff, buying a bracelet. I mean, they gave me a bracelet. You know, they don't make you pay for it. But yet then when you wear this and you go out there, like Sean's saying, someone's going to come up to you and say something, and you say, "Hey, are you okay today?" You know, I've had a rough week and a half. You know, it's like
Actually,
True
I
story.
bought your bracelets.
I know you did,
But it's
I
okay.
didn't buy them.
No, but only because we need money in our
Yeah, and I don't
coffers,
have a problem with
that's-
that.
But normally you don't have to. But they
And
also have a book inventory, like a library inventory, and they give you books and titles that you can, go, and people offer to share with you to help if there's a book that they've read that they like. So that's one of the normal things. But mainly we want to know how you cope and how you get through it. And to me, the Good Karma Band is the one way to get through, because the
I
music,
agree.
when you hear those songs and you know what they're for, it's like they know and understand, and it's that feeling that you get that these people care, and that's important. And so I want to thank Terry and Sean for being here.
Yeah, we've
and
made
Sharon.
several promises with the band.
Yep.
One of the promises is that we don't have fans. Everybody that gets in contact with us or goes to one of our small shows that we might do, they're all our friends.
Yeah.
They're not our fans. They're friends. We try to, we're all at the same level. We're all human.
Yeah.
We've all had hard times, and if they get help or get what they need to find through our music or through watching us doing whatever we're doing on stage, we feel a connection. So that I think that's the way it should be. We shouldn't be after fame.
No.
We shouldn't be after.
We aim to make happiness an easier choice.
That's
I mean,
right.
not only through our music, but I mean, if you watch us online, we have fun. I mean, sometimes it may seem to be like a little negative, but it's not. It's always a put on. It's always like improv jokes right off the top, music right off the top. We did. This is the last, or we have one more day left of the Never Give Up theme for this month. And we've been doing a motivational video of a gentleman that was told he couldn't walk.
That's right.
And we'd never seen the video before ever, and we just started out with an A.
We played music. It was basically a silent film.
Yeah, it was basically a silent.
Yeah.
No doubt we did
Yeah.
a silent film.
Check mark off the list there.
And a belt mark on a gig belt. But
But yeah, we played music along with this silent film about a guy, like you were saying.
yeah,
was
and
told he could never walk.
Diamond Dallas Page is the one that a yoga teacher that helped him get back to walking and running again.
Right. And he thought it wasn't possible. It would never happen again.
And it's on our new highlight video, number 67,
something like
something
that.
like
I'm not
that.
sure.
It's like the last highlight video for last week
Yeah.
or the week before.
before last.
2 weeks, yeah. But
Next week is Chase Your Passions month.
yeah,
Is that
chase
what
your
it was?
passions.
Oh, that's what I said, but I didn't know you took it.
Yeah, it's a good suggestion. So next week, yeah. is
And I
Chase Your
haven't,
Passions.
like I was wanting to say, because I really appreciate the Compassionate Friends and what they do and what they've done for me and the opportunities is we recently just turned down a 8-gig tour. And
That's right.
so I'm going to talk with my bandmate here and see if maybe we can't get us a small gig or just do another next gig that we do if we can't donate our money to Compassionate Friends on some of
That's
that. Just whatever it costs for gas, depends on if
yeah.
whatever pays for our gas, and then maybe donate the rest of it to.
That's another thing we do. We mostly pay to play.
Yeah.
We've rarely done any gigs that pay
Yeah.
that pay even enough to do it. But
And what's the other? We also bought 36 shirts for
Yeah.
the children in South Africa.
In Malawi.
Malawi.
Cool.
that's right. We sent shirts to
Village of the
Africa.
Smiling Kids.
That's right. That's exactly what they say on the shirt.
And
Village
we
of
donated
Smiling.
that to them so they had shirts for school.
Yeah.
Or just
Cool.
plain clothes on their back.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
So that was very thoughtful.
And that was out of our pockets again. We
Yep.
pay to play. We pay to try to make a difference in people's lives. This Compassionate Friends, I think it's just a beautiful thing that they're doing. If you have no clue what Compassionate Friends is, look it up on the internet. Try to get a phone number. There's a phone number
Yes.
that shows.
Do
So
we have a
Yes.
phone number to put up online?
yeah, call the phone number on your screen, and if you need someone to talk with,
They
these are
will
real
talk to
people
you.
that understand.
And
They
it
will
doesn't
talk
matter
to
if you call them back 20 minutes later and want to talk about the same thing. They will not hang up on you. They will not hang up on you.
It shows you that this
They will
world
listen.
This world can be a beautiful place, and there are beautiful people out there. That's
Exactly.
another reason we're in the band. We try to find beautiful people.
Yep.
And we try to bring them all together. We only, like bands will play with other bands.
Yeah.
We try to only pick other bands with good intentions.
Or bands pick us.
Well, yeah, that's true. Sometimes.
Well,
if we're lucky.
we also have another thing that if you have a Fred Meyer card,
Yeah.
if you have a Fred Meyer, whatever that card's,
Rewards.
rewards card, you can hook up to the internet on the Compassionate Friends Salem chapter, and you hook it, your number under it, and you get your points, and the Compassionate Friends gets their choices.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, they get your point to
great.
share your
Really?
points too.
Yep.
Oh, well, that's awesome. I want to say thank you, Fred Meyer, for that.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
Because
Well, I have to figure out how to do it on myself, so I'm going to have Terry come home with me to figure out how to do it. But because
figure
I
it out.
tried it and I haven't quite made it there. But that is one of the things that you can do, and it does help. And every year at Christmas time, the first, I believe it's the first, or I believe it's either the first Saturday or the second Saturday of the month. We have a year-round, world-around candle lighting.
oh yeah,
And
Oh,
we had to
fun.
cancel it this year due to
yeah,
bad weather.
yeah. During the bad weather, that was
Too much
unfortunate.
wind.
Very
Yeah,
unfortunate.
too much wind.
The
and-
rain's
like
okay,
candles.
but the wind.
No, it was going to be lightning and stuff,
Oh,
and
no.
we were afraid.
Well, you know what? Next year, I don't care. I'm doing it.
You could do it from your house.
Just don't burn down your house.
Well, we always do it at the Capitol steps.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yep.
That's a good
I like
idea.
Yeah, and
I'll
it's
bring
a
an
lot.
umbrella.
Well, we usually have a lot of things, and it
Oh, I
was a
bet.
lot of work, and it was sad that I ran around, put up all these brochures, and
Yeah.
and then we had to cancel it. I felt bad. I missed that. So.
I bet you still had people that showed up there and
Yes,
they're like, where
yes,
is
they
everybody?
had a bunch of
Probably.
people that
That's
went down
good. I'm
and they
sure glad
stayed there
that-
for an hour and a half and told people that they're sorry. It had to be canceled due to
Yeah.
we don't have people like you that know how to set up sound. So, well, we have some people, but they were afraid of all the electric stuff. And
Yeah.
That's what it's got a
songs.
ground wire on it for, people.
Yeah, that's dedication. I tell you.
well, we were just afraid of anybody getting hurt. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
So
last
they-
thing
for
you
sure.
want.
they
For
had
sure.
to
You don't want
cancel.
nobody to get hurt.
That's
Definitely
right.
not. So, it was wise of them to cancel.
Did
So
you guys,
anyway, I want to tell you what they did. No Doubt and Sean
Uh-oh.
came up to my sister's birthday, and
that's
she
right.
just turned 67, May 29th. And after the group left to go have the party, that Sharon and I didn't get to go to the party because we had to stay at the nursing home, which was fine. But my sister told me, and she had her little crown and her little thing, and everybody asked her, and she said, "What did you do?" And she said, "I had the best birthday ever."
Oh.
And she was so excited about that. And
Mhm.
I get that tape and I play it on her birthday.
And that's why we perform.
Yep.
We want
And
to.
it was
I want
it
to do that
it
for
was
someone.
awesome.
And it was nice to be able to do that for my aunt.
Even if it's just one person, it's really.
Well,
worth
didn't
it.
Because the only one that
Kathy-
ever really did that before was
Didn't Kathy
was
come and play with you too?
oh yes,
Yeah.
her daughter
Yeah.
Catherine has come and
Yep.
gigged with us up at, or done a live stream with us at the studio.
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to go this afternoon. She couldn't make it.
Yep.
But I'm supposed to restring her guitar. I said, "You can't restring a guitar." I said, that's why it keeps going out of tune. I got to show you how to do it, but I don't think I'm going to have time today. So, and I actually brought her a GKB hoodie today,
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
and that she bought at Christmas time, and she's been so busy and sick, and I want you out there get better soon.
Yep.
And anyways, between you and everybody else, I haven't been able to get up and give it to her, so she'll get that today. And,
Yes.
and then I finally got to give our producer in the back there, Arlen, a T-shirt. You got him a pink one. You got a pink one too, don't you?
Yes. No.
What was that, Arlen?
No, I have. I have.
wanted to
Yeah.
say thanks for the T-shirt. It was awesome.
You're more than welcome.
You're welcome. We actually don't have much time left, and we have a special guest.
Yes, we haven't said
Okay.
anything, so I would like to take maybe the last couple minutes here,
Yeah.
if you'd like to take some time to share with us, Sharon.
All right.
Sure.
Yes.
I'll
Okay.
share.
And
Well, I mean, I've actually just recently come to learn about Compassionate Friends, but in my life, there's been quite a few opportunities to grieve, and one of them was the death of my brother when I was 17. He was 12, and which is just young to die, no matter what. And they were leaving to go. My mom and him were leaving on a trip to go visit my other brother, who was in residential treatment. And so I didn't think it was going to be the last time I saw him, so I was like, all right, see you later. And there was a car accident, and he was in a coma for 3 days before he died. And it was probably, at that point in my life, it was the thing that solidified that I couldn't do my life all by myself anymore. Because I had done most of my life working hard to help everybody else around me and not really focusing on the fact that sometimes I needed a little bit of help here and there. And so I really solidified my relationship with God because I had just recently become a Christian when I was 16, and I didn't really understand what it meant to depend on God, but when my brother died, he was the only person that I could depend on to be there for me. My brother I basically raised my brothers, so they were like my children. It's crazy though, because it's been 20-some years, and still the month of September comes, and every single year I'm always like, why is it that I feel so sad? Oh, it's September 10th, and that's the day that he was in the accident. Oh, September 13th, the day that he died. December 21st, his birthday. So no matter how long you've been grieving, you grieve, and sometimes society tells you should get over it, but there's no such thing as getting over it, because they're part of your life for the rest of your life, and just like they were intended to be. So
Agreed.
anyways, that's what Compassionate Friends is for, so that you can have someone to call and talk to, and a group of people who really understand what it means to grieve,
That's right.
and
It's
be
real.
able to share that with you.
I want to say thank
So-
you for sharing.
Yeah.
Of
thank you.
course.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They do have at our group on either their birthday or their death date.
Mm-hmm.
You can bring goodies if you want. Like if you want to
Oh.
bring cupcakes, you can bring cupcakes to the meeting. If you want to bring cookies,
That's
you can bring
fun.
cookies.
Yeah.
And people look at you like you're weird, but it's not. And the holidays are the worst.
Yeah, they're the hardest.
The
part.
hardest are all the holidays. And my daughter loved all the holidays, so
Mm-hmm.
I celebrate all the holidays because that's what she wanted us to do. And it's hard, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
And so you need to know that the holidays are always going to be sad.
Yeah. And then he was born 4 days before it, and 2 days after me. So we're both born right next to each other. So
Really?
yeah, it was kind of
Wow.
a. So I'll never forget his birthday.
That's good.
Well, what I hate is it's almost time for us to end our talk.
This is
Well,
actually
no,
always
but
a,
we've
this
got
is
some
always the
time.
hard part.
We
Okay.
still have time.
We
We've
can
got-
run over some?
Nope. We're
Okay.
ending at the end.
All right, well, we're going to have a little bit of music for you. I think 2 or 3 songs. He hasn't picked one yet. So, no doubt your co-host, I'll say thank you. And until next month, we're here for you. Compassionate friends. No doubt
got
about
6
it.
Yeah,
seconds.
Compassionate Friends
Yeah.
and Good Karma Band.
So glad to be here.
Okay? Bye, everybody. Till next month.
Okay, you ready?
I didn't even tune this thing, Arlen.
You over there sitting in your chair. The one with the long blonde hair. Do you want to go outside? Maybe go for a ride. This is the start of a whole new life. Oh, you over there sitting in my car. We talked a lot and hadn't gone far. Further down and a lot less fuel. You are so beautiful. This is the start of a whole new life. Oh. Stuck on the corner of paradise. This might be love at first sight. Look at this, we're out of gas.
What?
Just lay with me on the grass. This is the start of a whole new life. Oh. If I choose to open the pages, promise to wrap them in laces, bonded until no end. We will be until then. This is the start of a whole new life. Oh. 1, 2, 3. trying to be carefree. I found something I'm good at, taking care of you. It's not me though, I wanna do it on my own, just carefree. Only me, just carefree. Only me. I'm doing okay now, I see my goals. Just keep going, that's the way it goes. Living on the edge between hunger, suffering. Got to keep side, no matter how far under. Just carefree. Only me. Just carefree. Only me. I don't know what to do. I could be so happy. I don't know what to do. I could be so happy. I don't know what to do. I could be so happy.
That's such a fun song.
That is a fun.
The moon will rise again. I hope you'll be waiting for you, my friend. Up there, way high in the sky, I can see you with my eyes.